Hey everybody, we are off and running on this Saturday edition, the Saturday before Christmas of Thoroughbred Action here at Gulfstream Park. Jason Blewett joining you on a partly sunny and blustery 11-race Saturday. You've come to the right place. Good card on tap. No turf racing, unfortunately, but I mean, let's not kid around. This is probably race number 10, the best edition of the Mr. Prospector Stakes that I've ever seen. You've got a couple of Grade 1 winners in the mix, an Imperial Hint and XY Jet, and a Grade 1 quality announcer up in the booth, and Pete Aiello, who's up next.
11 races on the program here this afternoon, highlighted by the Mr. Prospector Stakes as XY Jet takes on Imperial Hint. That's the highlight on the program, but the first of the day was on the main track at 5 furlongs. We came off the turf here this afternoon. The main track started good, then went to fast. Maidens of the special weight variety kick off the program, scratch the 5 and the 9. The favorite was the 1, Ralston. Racing at Gulfstream. Toward the inside, Ralston begins very well, and he'll try to get a clear lead. Factorino going to try to run with him early away in third. That's a discreet tune. Down at the inside, fourth goes Now Is ahead of Moklewitz. The two at the back, Don't Tase Me, Bro, and First String. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Ralston has a clear advantage of 2 lengths over Factorino in second. At the inside, Now Is now third from Discreet Tune, who's racing in fourth. 2 back to Moklewitz, who's now fifth. A gap of 5 to First String. And the trailer a long way is Don't Tase Me, Bro. Up front at the quarter pole to Ralston, the target. Ralston and Jaramillo have been in front from the outset. They still have a 2-length lead on Factorino from second with 3/16 to go. Ralston still strong, still 5 on top. Factorino is second. He's well clear of the others. Battling for third are Moklewitz and Discreet Tune, but the money was right here. It's Ralston, a debut winner in gate-to-wire fashion. He won by 5 in the end. Factorino second, a mile clear of Discreet Tune third, then Moklewitz and Don't Tase Me, Bro, in 58 flat. Betting public right on the money here is number 1, Ralston, registers a gate-to-wire success under jockey Amisael Jaramillo for trainer Najib Abguhaida and the LLP Performance horses. Favorites a winner to start the day, Factorino second, well clear of the others. We go to the second race now, fillies and mares at 6.5 furlongs, in for $6,250. Field of 6, favorite was the 6, Winning Game. And they're off. Chicky the Gray was away okay and then looked like he brushed into Only in August. Meanwhile, out wide Winning Game and Suzukin going forward. Chicky the Gray now moves up toward the inside. At the rail, Learn Story ahead of Lil Be Quick and Only in August. Down the backstretch they go. Suzukin on the outside tugging. Toward the inside, Chicky the Gray sent through to challenge. 2.5 clear of Winning Game, who's now third. Lil Be Quick is between horses at the rail and Learn Story, and Only in August drops back last. 22 and 4 for the opening quarter speed. There's less than half a mile to run. With the advantage, Suzukin on the outside. Chicky the Gray tries to go with her toward the rail. Winning Game is now third toward the outside. Lil Be Quick is picking it up. 3 wide, well into a contending position, and at the back Only in August. Around the far turn they go, less than 5/16 to run. Here's a run from Lil Be Quick, and Gadiel Martinez storming up on the outside of Suzukin, trying to run home his Learn Story and Only in August, and there's a quarter of a mile left to go. Lil Be Quick has come away with the lead. Back to second and Suzukin, back to third, Chicky the Gray, then Learn Story, 3/16 to go, and Lil Be Quick has now kicked it clear to a 4-length lead. Suzukin's going to try to hold on to second. Learn Story and Chicky the Gray battling, but it's a 9-2 winner. It's Lil Be Quick and Gadiel Martinez running up the score late. She'll win by 3.5. Chicky the Gray fought hard to get second. Suzukin was third, then Learn Story. 9-2 on the morning line and 9-2 at post time for number 4, Lil Be Quick, who gets first run on the speed and wins going away under Gadiel Martinez. Trained by Herbert Miller and owned by Calvin Noreen, it's the daughter of Graham Hall to start the early pick 4. Time for a commercial break. A lot of action to come. Don't go away. Back now for the third race of the afternoon. The third race is on the main track at 5 furlongs. Scratch the 2, 5, and 8. A off-time favorite in the form of number 4, Vinny Van Gogh. And they're off. Good start out wide for Dr. Dub. In between horses, that's Vinny Van Gogh with Apache Brave and Our Boy Bodie toward the rail. The early trailer is Cryogenic. Apache Brave went to put a neck on top, counter-punching inside Our Boy Bodie. And now in third is Vinny Van Gogh. Back to fourth goes Cryogenic and Dr. Dub, not keeping up at this stage with 3 furlongs left to go. On the outside, Apache Brave, the long shot, taking it to Our Boy Bodie, setting up Vinny Van Gogh from third. He's creeping in at even money, and he's on the attack now. 5 lengths clear of Cryogenic, and Dr. Dub never took part in this with a quarter of a mile left to go. Vinny Van Gogh on the board at even money is swept by to take the lead. Our Boy Bodie is back to second. Apache Brave is third, and Cryogenic is fourth with an eighth of a mile to go. It's all about Vinny Van Gogh. He's Vinny Van Gone, as Our Boy Bodie is clearly second and Cryogenic is third. Vinny Van Gogh in front. Our Boy Bodie second, Cryogenic third. Number 4, Vinny Van Gogh trips out perfectly, sitting third behind the speed, pouncing on him at the top of the lane and drawing off for an easy victory. Owned by CNC Equine and trained by Marcial Navarro, Irad Ortiz Jr. on board for the winning ride. 1, Our Boy Bodie held second. We go to the fourth race now. Claimers at a 1 mile trip and for $12,500. Scratch the 6, Uncle Gregory. The favorite was the 1, Flawless Moon. And they're off. Double beginning. Quality Special on the outside is hustled out to try to get the early lead. Moving out the rail, it's Flawless Moon, and London Werewolf won't be far away, nor will Gone Diesel. 4 out of the 5 line up across the course. The early trailer is the stretch running Third Army. Out of the chute and onto the main course, Quality Special, and Luis Saez in front by length. Here's the favorite, Flawless Moon, down inside second. Third in London Werewolf, fourth inside in Gone Diesel, and Torres allows the pace to develop ahead of him on Third Army, last of the 5 and 8 lengths behind Quality Special. Quality Special 5 furlongs from home, on top by a length. London Werewolf is second. Irad has Flawless Moon parked at the paint third. Back to fourth in Gone Diesel, and then it's a gap of only 3 to the trailer Third Army. They pass the half-mile grounds and kick to the far turn. Second choice, Quality Special leads, but London Werewolf giving him no easy lead now as he turns up the heat second. Now moving into the clear is Flawless Moon to take on these top 2. He's third and moving in. Third Army just ran by Gone Diesel as they round the far turn. 5/16 to go, and Flawless Moon has had enough messing around, and he's up to challenge for the lead. Quality Special will have to find under pressure, and Third Army is running home from third. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Flawless Moon off the turn with the lead. Quality Special does try to counterpunch, and Third Army over the top. Eighth of a mile to go. Third Army up the center. He set off the early skirmish, and he powers past. Flawless Moon and Quality Special battle for second, but at 4-1, put a ring around Third Army. He's moving away. Quality Special did some real running. He battled back for second. Flawless Moon third, and London Werewolf. Number 1, Flawless Moon, had every opportunity to kick on but didn't find much in the stretch. The horse who did was the 4, Third Army, who sat last in the embattled field of 5, getting the victory under Christian Torres, 4-1 for Ron Paolucci Racing and Bob Hess Jr. Third Army beats Quality Special in the 4th. Let's go to the 5th race now, off the turf, main tracking it here at 1 mile. Scratch the 2, 4, and 6. Field of 4, the favorites were 1, Iconic, and 7, Robin Taking Charge. And they're off. It was a clean and level beginning. Soon after the start, Robin Taking Charge uses his good first gear to take a clear advantage from Iconic, who's down toward the inside. Tufa's on his outside, and the early trailer is Maryland Pride. So as they run out of the chute, the pace is slow, and the leader is still a Robin Taking Charge, in front 3 parts of a length. Maryland Pride on the far outside, Tufa between horses, and Lenderos is in no hurry with Iconic. 3 to 5 favors at the back of the field, but he's only 2.5 lengths off the lead, and the opening quarter was quicker than expected, 23-2. 5/8 left to go. On the outside, Maryland Pride toward the inside, and Robin Taking Charge. Their heads apart, and they race 3 clear of the team of Tufa, with the gray Iconic still down toward the inside, still last of the 4, and trying to mount a charge with half a mile remaining. The advantage belongs to Robin taking charge. He's been in front from the outset and leads 3/4 of a length. He went 46-1 for the opening half mile. Racing second is Maryland Pride, up to third Tufa. There's been no response yet from Iconic. He's fourth and last and not running on yet. 5/16 left to go. Robin taking charge, has the lead, and he's strictly the one to beat. From second, Maryland Pride from third, and on the outside, Tufa still waiting for Iconic to muster a charge. It's just not going to happen. After 3/4 in 109-4, they turn for home. Robin taking charge is the leader. Tufa going to take a shot at him on the outside. Here's Tufa running by Robin taking charge. Iconic's going to try to get into third, but Tufa, he got the same trip as the favorite, but he's a 9-2 winner. Tufa and Hyro going away. Robin taking charge holds second, Iconic was third, and Maryland Pride. A perfect example of why races aren't run on paper is that on paper it looked like it had to be the 1 or 7 on top in this race. The 7 went to the lead but was overhauled by a horse that was not the 1. It was the 3, Tufa, who got the money. Jairo Rendon ride the son of Hat Trick for Rancho Alegre and Ruben Cressida. 7, Robin taking charge held second. The 1, Iconic, no good today, ended up third. Time for a commercial break. The Rainbow Six sequence is on the other side of this timeout with $1 million in guaranteed money. Back now for race number 6 on the program, the start of today's Rainbow Six, maiden special weight horses of the 2-year-old variety, in for a $50,000 purse. Field of 10 signed on, the bettors like the 7, All Eyes West. And they're off. Sagamore Mischief, one of the first to break the line, moving out the inside on Concord Lee, now moves to challenge. Chamberlain splits horses, and away fourth is the favorite All Eyes West. Driving through at the inside is Carpe Ominous. In between horses goes Texas Swing. Out wide on the course is Show No Mercy, racing ahead of Sir Khan. Then back to 9th of April, and the trailer is Spa City. They move to the half-mile point. It's a contentious pace. Toward the inside on Concord Lee. Toward the outside, that's Chamberlain. 3 wide. Sagamore Mischief hangs with these top 2. Carpe Ominous looks for racing room for Castellano. 4th and down inside. Out 3 wide is All Eyes West from between horses in Texas Swing. A gap of 2 to Show No Mercy. Then Sir Khan. Still at the back, Spa City and 9th of April. They run to the top of the stretch, and through it all, Sayas and Unconquered Lee still have the lead. Sagamore Mischief is now second. All Eyes West set down for the drive while 3 wide third, and they're at the top of the stretch. Many chances here. Unconquered Lee tries to dig in. All Eyes West at even money, looming up alongside. In between horses and Sagamore Mischief, Carpe Ominous is next, and driving through toward the rail. Here comes Carpe Ominous down at the inside. Carpe Ominous doing the best work. Carpe Ominous won. All Eyes West second, Unconquered Lee third. Then Texas Swing, Spa City on the gallop out in 110-1. Favorite has to settle for second as number 1, Carpe Omnius, rallies up the inside and gets the victory under veteran reinsman Javier Castellano for trainer Todd Pletcher and owners China Horse Club and Windstar Farm. 7, All Eyes West with a good try, but second best to Carpe Omnius. Let's go to the 7th race now, the start of the late pick 5 off the turf. Main tracking it at 1:16. Scratch the 5, 6, and 7. Favorites were 1, Speed Effect, and 3, Teachable Moment. And they're off. Excellent beginning for Bebo and Speed Effect from down toward the inside, and the stretch-out speed of Speed Effect gets him clear to a length advantage. Bebo is second, Teachable Moment is third, down inside Winter's Wonder, and Wise to Listen is wide at the back of the field as they chase the speed of Speed Effect. Speed Effect on top, a length and a quarter. Teachable Moment now takes second, while a bit keen. Bebo for company on the outside third. Wise to Listen is now fourth, and at the back is Winter's Wonder. They complete the opening quarter in 23-4, not flying, not crawling either as they head into the backstretch. Speed Effect leads the race a half a length. Teachable Moment is now second. Bebo is third, a length off the top duo. Up to fourth, Wise to Listen, and last of all is Winter's Wonder. No change in the plot. Speed Effect has the lead, and Castellano keeps the pressure on with Teachable Moment. He's racing in second, but he's only a neck behind. 2.5 lengths clear of Wise to Listen, who takes over third. Bebo has steadily lost ground. He's back to fourth now, and at the back is Winter's Wonder. That's the 5 of them through the opening half mile of 47 seconds flat. Speed Effect now gets away again from Teachable Moment to lead a length and a half. Bebo responding to urging. He's back into third with Wise to Listen alongside, and far back to Winter's Wonder. They race to the first finish line, and Speed Effect trying to throw the knockout blow. He's open to 6-length lead now. Bebo rallies inside of Teachable Moment to take second. Then on the outside to Wise to Listen. They're battering for minor spoils here as we're into the short stretch of the first finish line with Speed Effect well clear out here. Speed Effect asked to finish what he started, and he's all alone. Toward the inside, Bebo is second. Wise to Listen on the outside. Teachable Moment did not go on, but Speed Effect and Irad Ortiz Jr. wrapped up winners, geared down in the end and posing for the picture. Good battle for second. Wise to Listen gets second, ahead of Bebo third. Teachable Moment finished fourth. Number 1, Speed Effect, shot right to the top and never faced a threat, winning easy under Irad Ortiz Jr. for the Flying P stable and trainer Dominic Schettino. Number 8, Wise to Listen, at a nice price, completes the exacta with 4, Bebo third. Let's go to the 8th race and start the late pick 4. Claimers at a 6.5 furlong trip, in for $35,000. Scratch the 4, Northbrook, a field of 8. This was a wide open betting race. And they're off. Poor beginnings for both Rebelde and Maccabim. Quick beginning for DeArcher on the outside. Traveling Gambler moves to him, and Broadway Pete is sent through down inside. These 3 are quickest. Assertico comes away in the top flight. He'll land 4th. Back to 5th goes Cozy Cat. 2 better than Uncaptured King, who's about 5 lengths off the lead, racing ahead of Rebelde, and Maccabim is last. Down the backstretch they go, and with the rail advantage, Broadway Pete leads 3 parts of length. Outside in DeArcher, from between horses, Traveling Gambler. Assertico is 4th and starting to gain ground on these top horses. A gap of another 4 to Uncaptured King. On his outside in Cozy Cat, then Rebelde, and Maccabim still last. Around the far turn they go. The opening quarter was 22-4. There's 5/16 left to run. Broadway Pete held together with a neck advantage. Traveling Gambler is second. DeArcher has wanted to get out of touch. He's wide on the course while racing a joint third. Meanwhile, Uncaptured King finds his best stride and comes on next. There's a 1/4 mile left to go. Broadway Pete has the lead. Uncaptured King cuts the corner and now angles to try to get to him down the center and Traveling Gambler. There's an 1/8 mile to go. Here comes Uncaptured King to take on Broadway Pete. These 2 with Rebelde on late. 16th to go. Uncaptured King. Broadway Pete will not give in. Uncaptured King up to win it. Uncaptured King and Alvarez going away. Second, Broadway Pete. Third was Rebelde. Then Traveling Gambler and Assertico in 1:18 and 1. Number 7, Uncaptured King, broke his maiden last time out and came up with a big figure doing it. Here today, he makes it 2 in a row, proving his last was no fluke as he runs by the pace setter under Jose Alvarez, trainer Henry Colazo, and owners 4 Horsemen Racing and Henco Inc. Number 1, Broadway Pete, fought the good fight but had to settle for second. Uncaptured King for 2 in a row. Let's go to the 9th race now, the first leg of the late pick 3. Race 9 off the turf on the main track at a mile and a 16th. Scratch the 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 11, 12, and 13. Favorite was the 5, Sir Seamus. And they're off. The favorite, Sir Seamus, is checked to last early. Roddick on the far outside commences well. Positive Phil put into play early. Down at the inside, Burn the Boats. Out 3 wide, Drillmatic, and from between, here's Sir Seamus trying to get on terms, but he's still on heels and keyed up behind the speed. The speed is Positive Phil and High Roll just narrowly. On the outside, and Roddick from second. Burn the Boats is third. Still tugging at Javier is Sir Seamus. Racing into 4th and trying to get into the clear. Drillmatic tries to keep him bottled in there as they make their way through the opening quarter in 24 and 1. Into the backstretch they race. Positive Phil leads narrowly. On the outside, Roddick is there second. 3 wide, Drillmatic is third. At the inside, Burn the Boats is pocketed up 4th for Panici. And still at the back is Sir Seamus. Down the backstretch they go. We are going to the first finish line here. So the advantage belongs to Positive Phil on top by half a length. On the outside, Roddick is there second. Burn the Boats is now third. Sanchez keeping after Drillmatic to try to stay in range. And at the back is Sir Seamus. 48-2 for the opening half-mile speed. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Roddick turning up the pressure on Positive Phil. Long shot Burn the Boats into the clear for an opportunity. He's now third. Sir Seamus is back to fourth, and Drillmatic is now last as they move to the top of the stretch. With the advantage, it's Positive Phil on the outside and Roddick travels pretty well. He puts a neck on top. Burn the Boats with an upset possibility here. He's just right alongside after 3/4 in 1:12.4. They turn for home. From between horses, Roddick on the outside, Burn the Boats toward the rail, Positive Phil. These three kick on. Roddick for a narrow lead. Burn the Boats one more time on the outside, but Roddick has the lead. And Roddick and John Velasquez register a 3-1 victory. At a big price, Burn the Boats was second, Positive Phil third, then Sir Seamus and Drillmatic. Favorites race was over before it got started as Sir Seamus broke last, and he was one of the horses figured to be involved early. Never settled for Castellano and never fired here. The win goes to the 10, Roddick, under a patient ride from crafty veteran John Velasquez. Under jockey John Velasquez for Juan Alvarado, Roddick wins it 3-1 for the Arundel Farm. Time for a commercial timeout. The feature race, the Mr. Prospector, is right after this. Back now for race number 10 on the program, feature race of the afternoon, the 65th edition of the Grade 3 Mr. Prospector. 7 furlongs the trip for $100,000 in guaranteed purse money. All eyes on the heavy hitters, the 2 Imperial Hint and the 3 XY Jet. And they're off in the Mr. Prospector. The two favorites both broke very smoothly as XY Jet is challenged early by Zenden. Castellano takes Imperial Hint in hand, and home base is down toward the inside. Diamond Oops is away from the top shelf in 5th, and he's 3 clear of the trailer, Lasting Legacy. Down the backstretch they go. It's the veteran campaigner XY Jet who leads under Jaramillo with 5 furlongs left to run. Castellano comes off the flank to race in second with Imperial Hint, and Zenden is a 3-wide third. Home base is now 4th, followed 5th by Diamond Oops, and 3 to the trailer, Lasting Legacy. Inside half a mile from home, and the 2 heavy hitters are only a length apart, with XY Jet getting the jump on Imperial Hint, who races in second. A gap of 3 to Zenden in third, then home base and Diamond Oops, and Lasting Legacy starts to make up ground with an inside lane through the opening half mile, and 43-4 racehorse time, and 2 very good racehorses arrive at the top of the stretch, only a half length apart, but now Imperial Hint as Castellano goes to the afterburners, and he leads now by 2.5. Diamond Oops, the danger on the outside, second, back to third and Lasting Legacy with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Diamond Oops up alongside Imperial Hint, who has to find a bit more. Lasting Legacy is third, XY Jet backed up, 16th to go. Diamond Oops for the lead, Diamond Oops for the win, Diamond Oops and Le Baru, the winner of the Mr. Prospector. Lasting Legacy is up for second, Imperial Hint third, and Zenden finished 4th in 1:21.2. We knew the pace would be fast, we just didn't know how fast. It was really fast. So fast, in fact, that even though Imperial Hint sat off of XY Jet, he lost a lot of starch. Taking out that starch was Diamond Oops, who ran down the pace setter to get the victory. Under Julien Leparoux for trainer Patrick Biancone, Diamond 100 Racing Club. Amy Dunn, Patrick Biancone Racing. Let's go to the 11th race now, final live race of the afternoon. Off the turf on the main track at 1.16 miles. Maiden claimers in for $25,000. Scratch the 9, 13, 14, and 16. Chris Lenderos on number 11, Soy Baracho. And runners away. Far outside, Tempesta is going to try to get over. Frio has to angle off his heels. Down at the inside, Sergeant Azer is moving up. At the rail, Prefontaine won't be far away. In between horses goes Muhlenberg. Out from there is Tatis. Down at the inside is Exaklon. Earthquake is at the rail. Followed by the favorite Bacano, the 2 at the back, Love Disc, and Farm Strong. Around the first turn they go. With the advantage, it's Prefontaine by a head. Right back at him is Sergeant Azer, while second, 3-wide third. Soy Baracho, rather that's Tempesta, 3-wide third. Soy Baracho's between horses, 3-wide, while racing about 6th. Frio's far outside running with Muhlenberg between horses, and Exaclon toward the rail. Then it's a gap of 2 to Tatis. Moving at his inside is Earthquake. A length and a half to Bacano, racing ahead of an outside running Farmstrong. And the trailer is Love Disc. 24-1 to the opening quarter station. We are going to the first finish line here, and a mid-race move from Luis Saez on Exaclon, who comes through inside to take the lead. Prefontaine in the two-path. Sergeant Azer now forced 3 wide. Dropping back is Tempesta. Dropping back is Frio. Trying to make ground is the Earthquake from down toward the inside. Muhlenberg is still in the hunt. Running home from the back are both Bacano and Farmstrong. They run to the top of the stretch through a 49 2/2 mile. And up front, it's now all about Exaclon. Exaclon to the top of the stretch leads Sergeant Azer by 3. From the outside, Bacano, red cap, 5 wide. Then to the outside and Farmstrong. Not going on really is the Earthquake after 3 quarters. And 1:14-4, they're into the drive. Exaclon got first run. Bacano just shifted ground, and he's now second down the center. Farmstrong, and a late run coming from Earthquake. Final 16th of a mile, and Exaclon just keeps finding. Exaclon goes on to win it. Going to get close for second, but the Earthquake gets up ahead of Bacano third, then Muhlenberg and Farmstrong. Number 3, Exaclon made the right move going into the far turn, secured rail running, and went to the front. Nobody could reel him in. He wins today as the son of the factor breaks through for Oscar Gonzalez, Luis Saez, and Petco Racing Stable. It was 6, the Earthquake, who got up for second, ahead of the 4, Bacano, who ran third. Multiple winning tickets sold in the Rainbow 6 combination worth more than $3,600. Carryover into the Sunday card, more than $785,000.
And that'll do it here. 11 up, 11 down. Congratulations to all the winners on this Saturday card. Do keep in mind our last day before the holidays as far as racing will take place here tomorrow afternoon, Sunday, December 22nd. 11 races and a first post of about 12:05. Happy holidays, everybody, and good night.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.